we spent a long time figuring out how to pitch the RWA thing. And the crux of it is far more people want to buy a car or a gold bar or a diamond or a house on the other side of the planet than have enough comfort in their understanding to be willing to take the risk. So if you could figure out how to document something so clearly and control its conditions so perfectly that the risk comes down and down and down and down and down, what happens is you rapidly increase the buyer pool, and that liquidity then increases the price. So if you think, we used to use the term the doubt discount. You want to buy a car, you know the car is really complicated, you know the car has complicated history, it's 50 years old, it's worth $3 million. The number of people that understand the cars well enough to make that bet is relatively small. So you find yourself looking for these very, very rare qualified buyers. But if you could get qualified experts to write the necessary insurance contracts or provide guarantees or whatever it is for those buyers, suddenly the number of people that are interested in this goes up by a factor of 5, 10, 20, because the actual work of getting to know these esoteric asset classes well enough to be able to put multi-million-dollar slabs of cash into these things, or fractions thereof, that expertise is much, much rarer than money. So we've always talked about this in terms of you get the expertise, you get the assets, you de-risk everything to the point where the pool of buyers becomes much larger, and that's the use case for RWA. It's a way of binding the expertise to the asset so that you can carry the asset to a much wider list of buyers. And then also the DeFi stuff about fractionalization, lending, and all the rest, that kind of falls dependent upon that. So that's how we do it. That's the language we use when we're trying to describe this stuff.